Hey YouTube, today we're talking about understanding manipulative techniques. Now, we talked last time about psychological manipulation, what is it, how to defend. Now we focus on how to understand techniques and how to defend. So, let's start. First of the techniques is called lying. This is something that we always do. Many of us lied many times in our life. Is there anybody who didn't lie? No, there's no chance. And for small or hard lies. Lying, it is very hard to say, unless you're a professional, is someone lying or telling you the truth. If you can check something, you'll be sure if he is lying or not. But if you cannot check, then you're in the problem. You'll have, how to say, you have simply to feel, to follow logic leads. Now, example, you have many times heard a girlfriend that is manipulator or a psychopath. Have you ever seen a younger girl with someone older man that has money or whatever? Well, these types of girls are mostly psychopaths. Where she is telling that he is cute, nice, communicative, great man, and others, but believe me, she is interested in money. Same in business. If you have someone who how to say, strictly cares to be a director or follows the high lead. Same to politicians. He will lie. He will tell you everything you want to hear. Lying without any omission. That is it. Second defensive mechanism, or to say manipulative technique, is lying with omission. Lying with omission usually comes if you tell something truth and something lie. For example, you cannot catch someone on totally lying. Have you ever heard, for example, you want to sell something? You will say the true features of your product, but in the end you will add something that will, how to say, raise the price. Or if you watched Las Vegas gambling, have you ever heard about selling poker chips? First of all, he sells you for $200. You go to casino, chips are great. Okay, they are working. The next, you buy for $3,000. Chips are not working. He took your money. He's saying, it will cost $6,000, but I'm giving you for $3,000. This is lying with omission. Now, the next manipulative technique is denial. Denial, manipulator strictly denies or refuses any type of connection. He says he didn't do anything wrong. For example, let's just say, girl hurts your feelings by meeting avoidance. She is telling that she knows that she don't hurt your feelings. She will never change her opinion. She's just saying, no, I didn't do that. No, I didn't do that. No, I didn't do this. This is denial. This is in 47% something that is mostly used as a defensive technique. Rationalization. This is an excuse made by a manipulator for inappropriate behavior. Example, your girlfriend stole something for you. She's telling that she did it in order to stop the police finding drugs in your pocket, for example, or whatever. Or rationalization, she escaped the date and she just says, oh sorry, I couldn't reach, I did this because I was busy, I didn't want to hurt you, and this is rationalization. Minimization. Minimization says that manipulator asserts that his or her behavior is not as harmful or irresponsible as someone else was suggesting. For example, saying that with a taunt or insult was only a joke. For example, someone is telling you, flaming you, telling you that you're a moron, jerk, whatever, never mind. And after that, he attacks your personality in crowd. When you're alone, he just says, oh, I wasn't thinking that, you're too vulnerable, we're just messing around, we're just poking, friends are joking, never mind, that's it. Selective inattention or selective attention. Manipulator refuses to pay attention to anything that may distract his or her agenda, saying things like, I don't want to hear it. These are mostly dominant manipulators, and they are, how to say, the most vulnerable manipulators, because if they don't want to hear, you can always talk about that. That is the least problem. You're saying a manipulator that you're sure about his evil occasions. He said that he doesn't want to hear it from a person which is on a lower level or of evolution, or from a more stupid person, or from a person that knows nothing. Never mind. She doesn't know what to say further. You just, for example, say, okay, I don't want to follow you. You just say, oh, you have to follow me. I don't want to hear that. I mustn't hear that. Diversion. Manipulator is not giving a straight answer to your question. He goes constantly on different topic. For example, diversion is when you ask someone something, he just goes completely to the other topic. For example, one of my friends always attacked me earlier that I'm a bad person, always tries to make me dumb, or was trying. I just say, okay, your mama looks great. I mean, this is stupid answer, but I just diversed. Just completely diversed. Completely went to the other topic. He just didn't know what to say. Evasion. This is similar to diversion, but giving irrelevant, rambling answer. Completely. For example, you're in a situation when the girl flames you, wants to argue with you. You just say, okay, I say that your legs look great. She'll just look you like she doesn't know what happened. She'll be surprised. This is a great way to evade. Covert intimidation. Manipulator throwing the slave onto the defensive by using wild, subtle, indirect or implied threats. Example. Somebody knows your occasions are evil. You're telling him that you will teach him a lesson by talking to his family, and that you know he's smoking weed and have video proof for that. I mean, this is great threat if he is dependent on his parents, or even you can report him to the police. That could be covert intimidation. We do these manipulative techniques every single time in our life. Guilt tripping. Manipulator suggests that the conscious slave, that he or she does not care enough, is too selfish or has too easy. This usually results in the slave feeling bad, keeping them in a self-doubting, anxious or submissive position. Guilt trippers. They're trying to play on this that you feel guilty for what they are guilty. So, if you don't have feel of guilty, or if you, if you stopped it, you won't have no problems. Unfortunately, if you have problems with this, if you always think that you are guilty, they can destroy you with this technique. Now, you want to manipulate some money from your friend. He says that he has, but he needs it. You're saying that he is so selfish and cruel. Your family doesn't have currently any money. You're hungry and unhappy. Now, maybe someone is not lying to you, but this is this technique. Shaming. Manipulator uses sarcasm and put downs to increase fear and self-doubt in the slave. This is good if you don't have enough self-confidence, so just be warned. If you are this group, you have to be very, very warned. Now, example, you don't want to give the thing to the female manipulator. She is saying that she will tell everybody that you are ugly, fat, don't smell nice, have bad habits, or that she will blow your secrets in public. This is mostly what women does. Playing the slave role, poor me. Manipulator portrays him or herself as a slave of circumstance or someone else's behavior in order to gain pity, sympathy, or evoke compassion, thereby getting some things from another. Example. He won't give money to your friend. He just plays that he is victim. He is telling that he should feed some members of his family working all night, won't have enough time, he's unhappy all the time because he battles constantly. You'll feel sorry for him and give him. Or for example, if someone's saying that he is a victim, he's always sick, everybody accuses him, never mind. Vilifying the slave. Putting the slave on the defensive while simultaneously masking the aggressive intent of the manipulator. Example. Easily telling the slave stuff she wants to hear, gradually putting her in position from attacking to defensive. Just need to be a master of the strategy. You know when to attack. This is the mechanism that is hardest to be recognized. So unless you're a professional, you will hardly recognize this. Vilifying is not something that is done every day and by everybody. Playing the servant role, cloaking a self-serving agenda in guise of service to a more noble cause. For example, saying he is acting in a certain way for obedience and service to God or a similar authority figure. Example, if your manipulator wants something from you, he is pretending that he serves and helps you about everything till you get what he needs. After that, just go away. Or, for example, in religion, views on religions, you will hear this many times. For example, I do it for my God says I should do it. Or, for example, serial killers. Most of them, if they are extremely religious, you will hear that she or he says, God ordered me to do this or whatever, I don't want to mess around with these things. Seduction. Manipulator uses charm, praise, flattery, or overtly supporting others in order to get them to lower their defenses and give them trust and loyalty to him or her. Now, you want to manipulate a female, you're telling her that she is cute, having great emotions, feelings, great body, charm, or just over-complimenting. This may pass, may not, but seduction is very important at people. So, males are mostly vulnerable to this manipulation. Just be aware. Projecting the blame, blaming others. Manipulator scapegoats in often subtle, hard to detect ways. Manipulator blames you silently in the circle of your friends by thinking some small traps, which will lead slowly to increasing his respect and increasing others. This method usually takes too much time and is rarely being used, but many times in schools, if you have someone that doesn't like you, he will always prepare something for you, but step by step, till, for example, all of your friends hate you, or never mind, but this is similar to this. Feigning innocence. Manipulator tries to suggest that any harm done was unintentional or did not do something that they were accused of. Manipulator may put on a look of surprise or indignation. These tactics make the slave question his or her own judgment and possibly his own sanity. When we talk about body language, we will talk in some other tutorials. I'll show you how to recognize this, because pupils don't lie, believe me. If someone is really surprised or not, that may be seen. So, example, somebody stole something, you don't have any video proofs and all the evidences are indirect. He puts a surprising look on his face and tries to keep their face expression till questioning lasts. He just said, "No, I'm surprised, oh come on, I did nothing." I mean, feigning innocence is always seen. Let's say every time it could be seen. Feigning confusion. Manipulator tries to play dumb by pretending he or she does not know what you are talking about or is confused about an important issue brought to his attention. Now, you broke manipulator's cover, I mean, you have to break it sometimes. He is saying, simply, you're accusing him, he is telling that he cannot understand a single word, asking stupid questions frequently. Easiest method for detection, he is trying to confuse you. I mean, this is really often used. He is just trying to confuse you, to make you question your own sanity, what happened to you, whatever. Brandishing anger. Manipulator uses anger to brandish sufficient emotional intensity and rage to shock the slave into submission. The manipulator is not actually angry, he or she just puts on an act. He just wants that he wants and gets angry when denied. If he is angry, believe me, the best way is do not communicate at all. If he starts to angry 2 or 3 times, just stop communication, believe me. If you stop communication, he will be very annoyed, because he wants attention, or she, never mind. Example, manipulator did something and you are accusing him. He is angry because you are doing that to him and argues with you by simulating anger attacks. Just saying, oh, he is angry, he yells, he shouts. He just argues. He acts every time. So, these were understanding manipulative techniques. In following tutorial, I will learn you how to notice some signs that might be a sign of psychological manipulation. Now, I hope you like this video. Please post, comment, subscribe, and enjoy the video. Bye.